Stream. What the fuck is good? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? It's your boy Zomb Slays, and welcome to Music Mondays, episode 52. I hope you're well. I hope you're chilling. I hope you all had a good week. It's actually Monday today. Because if you guys know, well, not usually, I'm just a fucking degenerate, and for some reason, my Mondays always get really fucking, like, weird. I don't know why. I always just, like, sleep in, like, heavily. Like, it's pretty fucking weird. It's like Monday rolls around, and, like, I decide to, like, stay up till, like, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then fucking sleep till, like, 9:30, but this week I didn't. Which is good, and I'm just happy about that, I'm not gonna lie, because that shit was annoying, because I hate recording the show on Tuesdays, even though it's not, like, that big of a deal. It's just like, dude, come on, you know what I mean? So, I really don't fuck with that. So, we're here, it's Monday, and like I said, I hope you all had a good week. Hope you're all chilling. Hope you're all well. Episode 51 is live on the channel, so if you haven't seen it, go check that shit out for sure. That's a banger. It was like a big 2-hour banger. I'm not gonna lie. It was a really good episode. Lots of reviews, lots of everything in there. So it was cool. I got we got like a similar show this week. It just won't be as long. Decent amount of reviews, decent amount of everything. I have some updates for you all in regards to what's going on with Music Mondays. I've actually put in like a decent amount of work this week for the rebrand, which is nice. Basically, before January is over, like I said, the YouTube channel will be live for Music Mondays, and the rebrand will be launched. It's not like a super rebrand. It's just more so like sort of like a refresh, I guess you could say. New logo, new thumbnails, new everything. And it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. I spent like probably like 3-4 hours a couple days ago getting everything all set. Thumbnails, logos, profile pictures, the whole nine. So that's basically all set, and I just need to make sure the YouTube channel's set, and we'll be good to go for this month. And Music Mondays will have pretty much like a new everything, but not really like it's not gonna be game changing where like you don't recognize Music Mondays or anything like that. It's just something to help us bring in the new year. Bloodcat, thank you for the follow, homie. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. But yeah, that's what's going on with that. For the past couple weeks, I've just been talking about it, planning that, making sure everything's good with it. So, I'm really excited. And we'll have a new, background for the stream as well, which is nice. I think I'm gonna stick with like the rain theme, but new logo, new everything, so we'll be looking fresh. Finally made a Twitch account to watch the stream. Yo, let's fucking go, Bloodcat. Thank you, homie. Thank you. What's poppin', Shody? What's good, Tyler? I hope you're well. Let's fucking get it. Let's go, chat. Like I said, decent show for you guys today. Lots of reviews. I just wanted to update you guys on pretty much what's going down. So before the end of January, like I said, Music Monday's official YouTube channel will be live. And as far as all the old episodes go, like today is episode 52, there'll be a playlist of all the old episodes that are uploaded on my channel, on the new Music Mondays channel. So you'll be able to find everything in one spot still. Music Mondays will just be able to host music videos, singles, audio. We can do a lot more music-based things on that channel. Just basically stuff that wouldn't fit on my regular Zomb channel. So that's going to be pretty exciting. That's definitely going to be cool. But that's that on that. And I think there was one other thing I wanted to talk about before we got into reviews. Oh yeah. So today is actually a really crazy day, because I was going through my Facebook memories, and my Facebook memories are tied to my Zomb Slay's Facebook page. So basically, when I put content on my Facebook page, it'll come up on my personal account on Facebook, right? And exactly 1 year ago today, so I think last year was a Sunday on this day, I believe, I was doing the very first episode of Music Mondays. Music Mondays is basically a year old. It's pretty much the birthday of Music Mondays, and it's fucking crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it came up really fast. Like, a year just kind of flew by, and we went through so many changes and like so much growth in like such a little amount of time, which like I'm not surprised about. But dude, it's already been a fucking year. Like, I can't believe I went from fucking playing Skate 3 recording the show like in just ridiculous ways, and just like talking about so many topics, and the collab episodes, and like everything that the platform went through as far as our website and people that were on the team. Music Mondays went through like a mini roller coaster in 2021, man. So I'm definitely happy to sit here and start the new year like this. I'm not gonna lie, because like I always say, and like I talk about it like a little bit, but not really. It didn't start out as a platform, like, because when I parted ways with a couple other platforms that I was working with a music group, and I was working with another blog platform. And because you worked your ass off for it. That's fucking right, Tyler. The Skate 3 days, that's what I'm saying. Like, the Skate 3 days, that was fucking crazy, dude. Like, Music Mondays went through so many fucking changes. And to just sit here and really think about it all, because it never started out like that. Like, because like I was saying, like, I parted ways from my old platforms and shit like that, and I was sort of like solo Zomb Slays, and I didn't know what I was gonna do. And eventually I had this idea for a podcast for myself, like, to like give underground tips, because I felt like I was at that point where I had enough information and experience to share throughout all the things that I've been through and seen, you know what I mean? Like, the good 2018, 2019 days, my super interview days where I was writing like 3 articles a week, the ups and downs of the underground, like, to where it is now. Like, I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do. So like, this podcast was really just like a way to help the underground, because nobody else was doing shit. Like, all you had was those like pay to play kind of bullshit platforms, you know? Like, there was nobody really talking about underground matters, and like there's nobody talking about like what was going on in the scene, and like, you know, like upcoming artists and shit that's going on in music in general, you know? And not for like cash or this or that or some monetary gain. Like, I started this like for myself, you know what I mean, and like for the information to be there. And then eventually, like, I got the idea to make this a whole platform, you know what I mean, rather than just like Music Mondays, you know, like record a show every Monday, just like call it Music Mondays. And Music Mondays became like just a whole entity in itself. So, you know, it's really about the shit that you don't plan, right? Like, and this was definitely one of those things where it just kind of worked out. And 2022 is going to be like a real growing year for Music Mondays. Not only because of what I have planned, but just because like the amount of love that we get now, just because we do things right, is really cool to see. So 2022 is definitely going to be the year of growth for Music Mondays, 100%. So with that being said, shout out to anybody who's ever supported Music Mondays, came through to the show, submits their music, likes the videos, supports on socials. We definitely appreciate you, because we strive not to be different and like go out of the way, but because I know that's how it works. Like, you can't fucking pay to get on Music Mondays. You can't do any of that weird shit. Like, Music Mondays is a genuine platform, and anybody who's been on here like deserves to be on here. And it's just one of those platforms that will always support music first, you know. And it's just really dope, man. The depth you put into interviews is what gets me. You never see that in the underground. Yeah, facts. Like, I talk about that a little bit here and there, just because a lot of people that do reviews aren't artists as well, and haven't spent time in studios, haven't spent time making music, and like because like there's been nights where for like 2-3 years straight I was sitting on Discord calls with artists and vocalists and this, that, and the third, and we were just cooking up music, like just cooking up like all types of shit. And that process is something that a lot of these people miss when they go to make these platforms, because they're not artists themselves. That's the thing. And they don't have the right outlook on it, and they don't respect that, like, regardless of whether you think it's good or not, or this person thinks it's good or not, they still put in work for this song. So like, just because you don't like it, somebody out there could like it, and they put in a lot of work for it. So that's just like one of the things that separates us from regular platforms that try to do shit like us. Because I come from like a different section, right? Like I don't come from that, like it's weird. Like, I just never worked like that. Like we just never worked like for money, or we just never worked like for any of that. Like, all the events and just shit we did, and the shows we ran, and dude, like, the underground was on fire at one point, and we were just eating it the fuck up because we were doing it for the love of the underground. Like, we weren't doing it for fucking anything other than that. And then eventually, like, when money does get involved and you get deals from, you know, SoundCloud or this or that, like, people start acting funny, you know what I mean? And like, I was the only one to ever stay focused on the goal and not be a fucking snake. And sometimes people lose passion, sometimes people lose this, that, and a third. I talk about that a lot in previous episodes, but either way, like, I always stayed solid, and Music Mondays is sort of the way that I can, like, make sure that underground feeling lives on. Whether it's the same feeling or new feeling or the old feeling, it doesn't matter. Like, there's a proper way to do this, and there's a proper way to show love, and if you show love, people show love back. Like, you have to do it for the love of shit. Like, you can't just fucking do shit because you think you're gonna get something in return. And I don't know, that's just something that I've always realized, and it's always paid back. You know, you can't do shit because you're expecting it back. So if you don't, that energy is always going to be returned to you in some way, because you're actually showing love rather than showing love for something in return. if that makes sense, you know. But either way, man, Music Mondays is gonna shit on all these platforms, to be completely honest with you. Like I just got to be blunt. Nobody does it right, and a lot of these people aren't on content. They're not searching for new artists. They're not putting artists on. They're not doing cool creative shit. I'm one person in Music Mondays, and I post so much fucking content, bro. And that's not even like a pat on my back, but like a lot of these people's platforms and a lot of like the shit that they have could be a lot better. And I'm just gonna do it with my platform. You know what I mean? And just because I have the key to do it. Like, I know exactly what to do. And it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. So, with that being said, we are on, I think, what is this, this is the 3rd episode of 2022, man. And honestly, we've started off crazy because when there was no reviews on Music Mondays at first. Like, I didn't start doing music reviews until I think like 10-20 episodes in. And at one point it was so hard to get reviews, man, but you know, you just got to keep trying. And eventually, like, I found the section that I wanted to find, right? Like, I don't want like those, like, you know, sort of like older artists who make like, you know, dad rock and shit, you know, submitting tracks. I mean, you can submit those tracks, but what I'm saying is that's not the underground that I know. And people like Bloodcat, for example, Lord Heretic, Rude Boy Romeo, like a lot of the artists that we feature on here are the flavor of the underground that I'm looking for. And those are the people that are the future of music, man. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of shit that we're on. So, we got some reviews, and plenty of them. But before we get into those, expect pretty much everything to be launched before the end of the month. Make sure you follow us on all socials at All Music Mondays, because you'll get the most recent updates there. As far as our YouTube channel goes, as far as our rebrand goes, we're very close to launching everything, so it'll be really exciting. Per usual, we'll pull up the submission tweet and we'll talk about this. So basically, if you don't know, these are the submission tweets. We don't take submissions through email or anything like that, just because a thread on Twitter is basically the easiest way for me to do this live, and I don't have to go through emails and download links and click links and all that other shit. It's much easier for us to curate everything through our Twitter. So if you're ever interested in getting on the podcast or submitting for SoundCloud Sunday, Twitter is the place to do it, for sure. And per usual, these are what the tweets look like. Artists and creatives submissions are open for live reviews on Music Mondays, 1/17/22, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you'd like to submit your music, artwork, fashion, or digital creation, drop your links and portfolios below. Basically not just music, right? Like, that's one thing that a lot of the platforms that I worked for in the past struggled with, was putting on for other forms of art, not just music. There was a lot of like failed attempts at shit. Like, I remember one platform I worked for, we made a graphic design store for graphic designers to sell their artwork back when covers were like super fucking popular. And it wasn't like those people, like, you know, spamming under your tweets if you say you need a cover and they're like, oh, I can make you something, it's like 500 the same tweets. Like, it was before those days. It was when people like everybody was an artist, and we made a store for graphic designers to basically sell their artwork, and it wasn't like a failed idea, but I feel like it was too early for where we were at in the platform stage. So shit like that I've tried in the past, but like this way, if we do live reviews on pretty much everything but music, we're able to put on for a lot of type of creators. Like, you're talking cover art. I think we actually have a cover art submission today. I've reviewed clothes people have made. I've reviewed people's merch, all types of NFTs and digital creations, paintings. Like, we've done it all here on Music Mondays. So if you're ever interested in getting any of your artwork reviewed or shown here live, make sure you follow us on Twitter. 100%. I always forget that you review fashion and stuff one day. I need to submit my oh yeah, absolutely, Bloodcat. Absolutely. No doubt. No doubt. Absolutely. And honestly, it's probably some of the more funner reviews as well, because not only am I not used to giving reviews on that, but I feel like a lot of those people don't have a lot of love, right? Because a lot of creators are able to do a lot of things, not just make music or do this or do that. So it's cool to explore the other sides of art that a lot of people don't see. It's really dope. It's really dope. So we know what the tweet looks like. We can pause our copyright-free lo-fi. We know what the tweet looks like. Let's see what we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tweets. Not too shabby. I believe we had... I think we had like, what, 10, 11 last week? Probably like 12, maybe? Pretty sure I hopped in when Zomb was reviewing. That was fire. Yeah, bro. Honestly, it's really crazy. It's really crazy. Like, when you look back on it, like, 52 episodes is a fucking lot. Like, I've talked about a lot of really, really dope shit. Like, if you've never explored the older episodes, I definitely suggest you do, because there's just so many topics that I've talked about and discussed that there's just so much good information there, man. That's why the whole playlist will be linked on the New Music Mondays YouTube channel, so you can get episodes 1 through 50 plus, and then the newer episodes will be dropped on that channel. So it'll be cool. So for reviews, up first, we have an artist by the name of Black Cash. Black Cash has shown us a lot of love in the past couple days. We featured him on last week's episode of Music Mondays, I believe. Really, really dope artist, really talented. And just showed us a lot of love, honestly. So they submitted a track, Boss Live Music Presents Underestimated. It's a DistroKid link by Black Cash, producers. Wow, okay, hella collabs right there. Engineering. So I like that he gives credit. Huge fan of that. Let's check out the DistroKid link. Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes. See, you guys already know what I'm about to say with just the monetizable platforms here. One huge thing that we always like to talk about here on Music Mondays is the opportunity for free music, right? And I think that's a big thing as an artist, and every time people do it, I like to talk about it. I won't harp on it too long, but just a side note, really, I think you're doing yourself a disservice if you're an artist who doesn't put music on free platforms, such as SoundCloud, Bandcamp, all sorts of websites like that. I think it's really not a good thing, and I think you're sort of like gatekeeping yourself by just putting your music on monetizable platforms. Because there's people all over the world that listen to music on all types of places, and if a song is going to blow up, it's going to blow up, right? So if a song blows up on YouTube, people are going to want to listen to it everywhere. They're going to want to go to Spotify. They're going to want to go to SoundCloud. They're going to want to go here. But if they can't find it in one fucking place, especially the free platforms, you're doing yourself like a real hindrance. Like that's not something I would advise, you know? It's just really not. Do you think Bandcamp is still worth uploading music to if you don't have a following in that kind of genre community? Well, I would say this. I would say it's not gonna hurt, right? I feel like it's always an opportunity for new fans to be drawn into shit. And if somebody wanted to pay for your music in an easier way, they could go through Bandcamp. Bandcamp is definitely like a weird community for sure. Like it's not easy to go get an audience there, but I don't think that's a goal. I don't think you really want like a major audience in Bandcamp. I think the thing is to not like blackball yourself from other platforms because you think it's not going to do well there, because that's not really the goal. I think it's like planting a seed, right? Like you could like it could totally do well there, or it could just be there, and it does a lot for like your online presence. Like the more links and the more shit you upload everywhere, the better search results you're going to get in Google or this or that or the third. Like you want to be everywhere as an artist, and if you can upload your music there and there's like a decent platform, I would advise absolutely uploading it. Like I wouldn't upload music to like some new platform with like, 300 fucking people who use it. I wouldn't do that, but Bandcamp's a decent enough platform where it's kind of weird, but I've always uploaded like all my shit there. I've uploaded pretty much everything there since I've started producing. And then obviously I do SoundCloud and all that other stuff, and then Spotify and Apple Music come afterwards. But that's just my take on it. Some artists really just don't fucking care, you know what I mean? And that's fine. That's fine. But if you want to spread your music everywhere and have the highest chance of actually getting a song a decent amount of exposure, I would totally advise putting your music everywhere. Absolutely. Without a doubt. So, with that being said, Bandcamp's dead cat. Let's go, Bloodcat. That's what I like to hear, bro. That's what I like to fucking hear. Yeah, man. Like, it's not gonna hurt, right? Like, who cares? Like, if it doesn't do numbers, nobody listens to it. It doesn't matter. The thing is it's there, and it's another place for people to go if they're, who's to say in 20 years somebody's not hopping on Bandcamp and find that and they buy fucking 300 copies. You know what I mean? Like, or this or that. Like, anything could happen. And I feel like you don't want to close that door on yourself, because you never know. You never know. So, Black Cash submitted a track titled Underestimated. We'll go to the Spotify link. We'll check this out. Wait, is this... Oh, 5 songs? This is a whole EP. Okay. So you guys know the drill with EPs and albums and things like that. We have a limited amount of time here on Music Mondays, even though last week was a 2-hour fucking long-ass episode. We don't listen to full albums here, but we do critique the first song because you guys know the drill with albums. If somebody submits an album, the first track on it is usually what I judge by, because as a first-time listener and any other first-time listener, that's what they're going to judge it by. So if they've never heard your music before and they play this first track and it's not a fucking absolute banger that convinces them to listen to the rest of the album, I think you're doing yourself a big disservice. Definitely not something I would recommend. You want a first track on your album to be drawn in, whether it's a slow intro that's intriguing or this, that, and the third. You want something to keep people listening. So, with that being said, Welcome to Boss Life Music is the first track on this project. So, let's get into it. Black Cash, Underestimated, first track, Welcome to Boss Life Music.
It's just you are now listening to Black Cash. And I'd like to welcome you to Boss Life Music. Welcome to that Boss Life Music. Punch in, clock in, and get to it. Yeah, I'm bossing, so it ain't much need for talking. Get the bag of making money's the mission. Step in my office. Welcome to that Boss Life Music. Punch in, clock in, and get to it. Yeah, I'm boasting, so it ain't much need for talking. Get the bag of making money's the mission. Step in my office. I've been all about my patience, never lack my concentration. I ain't really feeling ish, I'm emotionally constipated. I'm in my own lane, I feel like I'm bossing up. I give these rappers the business, my label, I make the cuts. Boss life music, call me boss life black. I'm going nuts on this beat, so my balls might flap. Rolling up a doobie, excuse me if you feeling moody. Hit me up, let's watch a movie. Star Wars, she gave me two. I'm Han Solo on the industry. My flow is incurable, you will never find a remedy. Somebody called the CDC. We getting sick from all this fake hip-hop, Zans and leans. Phony stealing from the coach and vultures picking us clean. Damn. Pops told me there'd be days like this when my eyes would be wide open to this ignorant shit. But some niggas would rather sleep, to them ignorance is bliss. But any secret will die once you expose the heart of it. You can't stop the machine, just make sure you ain't part of it. That's wise words from a decent man back when I was making my mistakes and couldn't see the plan. But now I'm totally focused and prepped for my exam. Black Cash be the name and I'm executing my plan. Yeah. Welcome to that boss life music. Punch in, clock in, and get to it. Yeah, I'm bossing, so it ain't much need for talking. Get the bag of making money's the mission. Step in my office. Yeah. Welcome to that boss life music. Punch in, clock in, and get to it. Yeah, I'm bossing, so it ain't much need for talking. Get the bag of making money's the mission. Step in my office. Independent, unstoppable work ethics. Lyrical calisthenics, stress your heart under the pressure. Bring your three-piece suit, pick a desk, a cubicle. How about an office with a view, a chandelier for your stool? And introduce yourself because the secretary's new. It ain't no days off, no break rooms, no lounges. And leave that lazy attitude wherever you have found it. You either make excuses or you boss up and make do. Let's see how far your driving force takes you. Cause I'm in it, dedicated to my craft. I tunnel vision my lenses, I don't see obstacles in my path. Trying to remain humble, so don't take this for no cocky shit. It's just a description of who you listening to, who you rocking with. Try to recognize a gift, cause every day is a present. And every day I open my eyes, that's considered a blessing. What don't kill me makes me stronger, now that's a lesson. And kings don't mingle with the peasants. If I say I don't trust them, well it ain't no second guessing. And that's word to the dirty. Have all your affairs in order, be here bright and early. Welcome to that boss life music. Punch in, clock in, and get to it. Yeah, I'm bossing, so it ain't much need for talking. Get the bag of making money's the mission. Step in my office. Yeah. Welcome to that boss life music. Punch in, clock in, and get to it. Yeah, I'm bossing, so it ain't much need for talking. Get the bag of making money's the mission. Step in my office.
Solid outro. I like that a lot. Okay. I got some thoughts on this. Definitely a solid track either way. For sure. This kind of reminds me of like gloomy city vibes. Back in the day when I used to ride around and like smoke with my homies and shit. And like we used to have the older cats put on some like real good like kickback tunes. This is definitely what that reminds me of. Riding around smoking in the city on like a rainy day. For sure. But before we break it down by our three categories, back to the whole album first song drawing you in kind of deal. There's a couple kind of tracks that I would recommend, and this is definitely one of them to put first on your album if you're putting out a project, an EP, anything like that. There's either like the really hard vibes where you're like, holy shit, I want to hear the rest of this album, or there's like this kind of intro where like, you know, like I guess you sort of like can understand what kind of vibe this project is about to be. And you can definitely tell that this is some like kickback shit, and it's definitely like it's like boss music. It's like grown music for sure. I would say It's not like old school. It's definitely like old school mixed with like a new era sounds, I would say. But either way, I'd say this is definitely a good intro. Not like intro, but a good intro to a project for sure. But per usual, we're going to break this down by 3 categories. We're going to talk about the beat, we're going to talk about the vocals, and we're going to talk about the overall theme. So first off, cover is definitely dope. I believe, yeah, cover's right here. Definitely a solid cover. It's got that like, fuck. There's just so much like hip hop in this that is just like you don't get like a lot of like raw hip hop like this. And I usually talk about like sort of this style of hip hop because I always say it's not easy to do in this sort of era of music. And like if you're gonna do it, you got to do it right. And Black Cash definitely does it right. So, Welcome to Boss Live Music is the first track off of Underestimated. Beat choice is definitely fire. Like I said, the beat alone and the sample, I'm a huge fan of. Definitely gave me that like riding around the city vibe on like a really like gray, gloomy day. Definitely some slow kickback shit, some shit you could put on in the crib and do some cleaning, do some shit like that. Or you could just kick back and smoke. Like there's a vibe to this kind of song. And I fuck with it. But as far as mixing goes and how the beat sounds, definitely solid. Nothing too loud, overbearing. It sits well with the vocals. Definitely not your average sort of hip hop beat, but it's pretty chill. It's pretty chill. It's not something that it fits well for the intro. That's what I will say. That's what I will say. Personally, these kind of beats are a hit or miss for me, and this is definitely a hit. And it's mainly based on the sample, right? Like, if you don't use a good sample in some of these beats, shout out this producer, you're probably fucking shit out of luck. I'm not gonna lie, but this beat was definitely a great choice by Black Cash for sure, 100%. So beat solid. Everything's good there. Let's talk about vocals. Vocals overall, the mix sounds really great. I think I spoke on this a little bit in Black Cash, last review that I did last week, I believe. Not too much mixing on the vocals, but definitely made them sound crisp. The engineer did a really good job. You know, engineers are pretty like just really underrated in this aspect because like it's pretty easy to like drown vocals in this, that, and the third and make somebody sound solid. But this is definitely one of those cases where Black Cash actually sounds like this in real life, not just like on the track. So I feel like if you can make somebody's voice sound really crisp but still real, you did a fantastic job. And this is one of those cases where vocals sound really solid for sure, but they're not too far away from what they sound IRL. And I fuck with that a lot. But the flow is sort of up and down for me on this track. I would have liked a little bit of like a better flow, but it wasn't bad. It's just sort of one of those like you can only do so much with this beat, and I think Black Cash really stretched it in a good way. You know what I mean? It was sort of like up and down with where the flows went. Structure was solid though. That's what I will say. But it was definitely like sort of an up and down flow with the sort of bars that he was using. Mostly the cadence is something that I noticed right off rip, but as the song progresses, you get more comfortable with it. Like at first, you would hear this and maybe kind of be put off a little bit, but if you just let the song ride out, you sort of get used to that kind of like up and down flow where like it's progressing slowly as the track goes on. And I think that's really important and it keeps this track fresh. It's not just like one straight shot of bars and it's not just like one straight shot of chill bars at that. So, really big fan of the structure. Overall, vocals are solid. I definitely fuck with it. I definitely fuck with it a lot. But let's talk about the theme. The theme is what's really important here. I think Black Cash did a really good job with writing. Definitely an excellent writer. I'm not sure if he has homies help or anything like that in the studio, but definitely an excellent writer. I like a lot of the bars and a lot of the sort of uplifting things that Black Cash uses in their music. The last track that they submitted was another sort of like, it's positive, but like in a way where it's like, fuck this, you know what I mean? And I feel like Black Cash is a really like a motivational artist. I feel like there's not a lot of like negative in Black Cash's music, and I like that. But like he doesn't neglect to speak on the negative, and I think Boss Live Music is a really good example of this, where like he talks about like negative things, but he's like, nah, fuck that. Like, I'm a boss. And I think that's really important in music. Like, really fucking important. Because like I'm a huge fan of emotional music anyway. So if you can like tell a story, but like still make the vibe like positive and like uplifting, I think that's a really fire thing to do. And not a lot of artists can do that. You know? Not a lot of artists can do that. So this is definitely an example of that, 100%. So I think that's that. Solid track. Underestimated definitely is probably a really, really good project. So if you want to go listen to the rest of this, make sure you go follow Black Cash on Spotify, follow them on Twitter, Instagram, the whole nine. Shout out Black Cash for the submission. Thank you, homie. Much love. And as per usual, if you guys would like to find any artists featured on today's show, they'll be all featured in the description of the YouTube re-upload, which is every Saturday, by the way. Max submitted a picture. Found the One single, out now on all platforms. Mac, what do you want me to do with this? What do you want me to do with this? The least you could have done was put the link with it. So shout out Mac for submitting every week, man. Everybody go listen to Found the One. Apparently it's on Apple Music and everything like that. Shout out Mac, for real. He want you to make it into an NFT. Let's fucking go, Bloodcat. You're right. Who's trying to mint this? Okay. Up next, we got a couple. I think. Wow, we have a lot of first-time submitting artists and a couple of my favorite artists coming up. So, up next, we got the homie Lord Heretic. Lord Heretic, as you guys know, I'm a huge, huge fan of his heavier stuff. He submitted a... I'm not sure if it's a newer track, but I remember they mentioned that it was a different kind of track, and I'm kind of excited to hear what we have from Lord Heretic. Lord Heretic, 11 months ago. Okay, this is going to be good. Love it. Now this is a vibe. You know how to use your voice. Wow, okay. That's a lot of love, man. That's a lot of love. I fuck with that. All right. Lord Heretic makes sort of pretty much anything I've heard has been a lot of the heavier stuff. Sort of teetering on the trap metal line, but definitely has its own unique twist on it. So I'm a huge, huge fan of Lord Heretic. 100%. But they submitted a track, I'm Dying. So, without further ado, Lord Heretic. Let's get it.
Ryan, what the fuck?
I'm crying, so far away you can't find me. I'm tired of feeling like I'm dying. If I say I don't, I'm motherfucking lying. I'm dying, I'm crying, so far away you can't find me. I'm tired of feeling like I'm dying. If I say I don't,
Okay, yeah, he was not lying. Definitely a different kind of track than what we've heard from Lord Heretic. So, um, let's break it down by our three usual categories. We'll talk about the beat, vocals, and overall theme. So, I agree with this guy's comment right here. You know how to use your voice. Definitely knows how to use his voice. Um, this gives me like, fuck, man. Like, this is why I like people doing shit that they want to do. Excuse me, because this is what comes out of it, right? Like, man, like I've just found so many talented artists that are really doing their own thing, and this brings that feeling back to me. This is one of those tracks where if you hear an artist like normal music or like regular music or like you've only been exposed to a certain amount of songs like I have, and then you hear this is sort of like almost refreshing in a way. It's almost like, wow, like you have a range of things that you can do. And Heretic's beat choices are fucking insane. So let's talk about the three categories. Beat choice here is really, really dope. Huge fan of all of Heretic's beat choices, but this one in particular, definitely gives that more demonic sort of like open space feeling where it's like a clear the room kind of beat. Like this instrumental alone could knock a house over if you play it like loud enough. So I fuck with this a lot. Heretic has a really, really good taste in beats. This is much like a lot of the shit that I make. A lot of the shit that I'm a fan of. So huge, huge fan of these. But beat sounds solid. Shout out the producer on this. Beat sounds really crisp. Not too overbearing, not too loud, not any of those things. Really, really solid beat choice. Vocals. Let's talk about vocals. So overall, flow and cadence and the structure really solid. Like this one person who commented, you know how to use your voice. Like I said, I agree. Like this song could have been really weird if the flow wasn't right and the cadence wasn't there. Like this could have been really fucking weird, but it's not. This sounds just like it should. Like, fuck, this is just one of those like it's like almost a headbanger track, but not really. It's sort of like it's got that feel of like I don't want to say Suicide Boys, but like a little bit below, like sort of like the whole underground that I'm a huge fan of, right? Like it's got like that crisp, unique feeling to it. Um, so huge fan of the vocals here. One thing I would have liked a little bit better was a little bit better mix on this, but I do want to note that it is 11 months old, so um, definitely understandable. Heretic's newer stuff definitely sounds more refined, but that's the only gripe I really have with this track. Other than that, flows, everything, structure, really fucking solid. And I do want to note that this is only a minute and 44 seconds, and you got to do the most with your minute, or yeah, like with your like short track time span. Like if you're gonna make a short track, it's got to be a fucking banger, and it doesn't have to be like all 808s and like you know crazy fucking X kind of shit, but you want to make it good and fill your time wisely, and I think this does exactly that for sure. Overall theme, not too much of a underlying theme here. Just one of those tracks where you got to get some feelings out, and you're just fucking, you're taking like a really hard emotional beat, and you're like just riding to it, man. Like I say this a lot with Heretics tracks, and I don't think that you really need like a lot of background to a song if you want to make a banger. This is pretty self-explanatory when you go and listen to it. But I don't doubt Heretic's ability in um making a song with like sort of a meaning to it, but all these do have meanings. They're just light meanings. They're just very like blunt. We can call these blunt tracks where you don't really have to dig too deep for the meaning of these. And that's what I like about Heretic's music because it's unique at that. You know what I mean? It's very, very fucking unique. So overall, solid track. No real gripes with this at all, honestly. And definitely bonus points for the cover as well. I really fuck with this cover a lot. A lot of Heretic's cover choices are really fire. But overall, huge fan of Heretic, man. Definitely excited to hear some new shit. Definitely excited to hear you come back on Music Mondays, that's for sure. Shout out Lord Heretic. Shout out this fucking track. Shout out this producer. Shout out everybody involved with Heretic's music, because I'm a huge fucking fan. So thank you for the submission, homie. Much love. Everybody go follow Heretic on Twitter, SoundCloud, Instagram, that whole nine. Per usual, every artist featured in today's show will be featured in a description of the YouTube re-upload that's uploaded every motherfucking Saturday. So, solid shit so far, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else. Solid fucking shit. Let's go. Up next is another personal favorite artist of mine. I found a lot of really good artists throughout Music Mondays, but Bloodcat I feel like is definitely in my top 10 of like the most talented artists I've found through Music Mondays. So really fucking solid. They submitted a track titled Snake Eyes on SoundCloud. So you guys know what the fuck's up. Huge fan of the SoundCloud link already. And of course, like, I'm sure you could find all these tracks on Spotify, yada 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 yada, but SoundCloud is the home of the underground. SoundCloud is just where unique shit really thrives. That drop in the waveform is deadly. Yeah, chat, look at this fucking shit. Like, come on. This is gonna be crazy. One thing I do want to note though, huge fan of this description. Listen up, man. For those of you who don't do this and you want to go on social media and complain about this, that, and the third, and yada, 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 this is what your fucking descriptions should look like every fucking time. Like, every fucking time. Like, Black Cash did a wonderful job on all his submissions. He credits everybody, the whole nine. Like, and this is the shit I'm talking about. Follow Bloodcat, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple, Tidal. Like, this is, like, dude, it takes fucking 2 seconds. Copy and paste this, put it in a notepad, and you just copy and paste it every drop. Takes 2 seconds. Literally 2 seconds. So if your fucking descriptions don't look like this, you have no foot, no right, no leg to motherfucking complain about anything. I promise you that. Do this type of shit. Make your shit look good. Care about your art. You don't want to drop a banger and have fucking, you know, just the producer in the description. Like this is what I'm talking about, bro. This is what I like to see. And it takes 2 seconds. It ain't shit. And then great tags too. Fucking Dylan Brady, 100 Gex, Hyperpop. Like, dude, use those tags. Use the little peep tags. Use this tag. Dude, that's how songs fucking blow up. Because people like that sort of music. They're gonna look up those tags. People who don't make music just do that type of shit. Like, we think, oh, that's corny because, you know, you're using tags to do. No, bro, do that. Do that. Use these kind of tags because it's gonna get you where you want to be. It's gonna find you the proper listeners that are gonna enjoy your music. So don't ever be afraid to, like, put a bunch of tags on your shit. It doesn't look weird, none of that. Like, do that. Absolutely do that. So, with that out of the way, interesting cover. I like covers like these that sort of are a little bit scary, but, like, not really. It's just like, what the fuck is that? But at the same time, it's dope. So, I fuck with it a lot. Bloodcat 3.0. Bloodcat submitted a track titled Snake Eyes. Brand new, 3 days ago. Let's fucking get it.
She will love decoration, and how much to pay, yeah. She wanna run to the bank, yeah. She wanna stay for a paycheck. She wanna give me the brain, yeah. Man, I don't know who's that brain, yeah. She wanna call it a break, yeah. Run up a bitch, go take this. Bitch, go suit up like that punk R. Kelly, yeah. Turn the beat to deli, pop out in the heli, yeah. Put that dick in belly, call a man Sally. I wanna sell it directly, I wanna see them snake eyes through gray skies.
Holy fucking shit. Okay. Wow. Um Side note, I definitely understand the cover now. Holy fuck. Okay, so where to begin with a track like this, right? Definitely one of the more unique tracks. I don't think anybody else could submit something like this and have it sound this way. Because I feel like when people submit this kind of like sort of insane kind of sound, they do it wrong, and I feel like this is definitely the right way to do it. So let's just fucking hop right into it, man. Let's talk about the beat, let's talk about the vocals, and we'll talk about the overall theme here. The beat, that was crazy in a good way. It was like a trip, right? Like it was like a fucking, I felt like that was like a fucking journey, dude. You know what? This could be in a fucking movie. That's what this is. This could absolutely be in a fucking movie. Offspring Mysterious. Yes, I absolutely agree. 100%. But this could be in a movie. 100% this could be in a movie. But okay, let's talk about the beat here. Bloodcat is one hell of a fucking producer. Everything I've heard from Bloodcat since day one has been insane. And it sort of relates to the tags here at the bottom: hyperpop, 100 Gex, Dylan Brady. Sort of that very distorted pop sound with a lot of bass, a lot of good bass. And the thing about this track is there's a lot of structure, you know? There's like a lot of structure and it keeps it fresh. So, like I said, Bloodcat is one hell of a unique producer. This is not even something that I could even think to make. Not because like I couldn't or anything like that, but I feel like I don't have that wide of a range of a mind. I feel like Bloodcat is a master at this sort of like unique, distorted kind of vision, right? Like I don't think a lot of people can paint with music, and I think Bloodcat does that. You know what I mean? Like I think Bloodcat really paints with their music, and this is that sort of feeling where like you couldn't relate this to anything. I smoke crack. See, that's what I mean. That's said it himself live here on the show. Bloodcat is fucking cracked. This man is actually fucking cracked. So overall solid beat, huge fan of it. Just because it's not stale. You know what I mean? Like for that one reason, it's not stale. If you make something like this, it can't be repetitive whatsoever, and it's not. It's definitely not. I fuck with that. I fuck with that heavily. So, beat choice, solid. Really, really, really solid. And it got a lot of love on it too, man. Like I like that people are accepting of a new sound like this. You know what I mean? Like literally somebody said audio sex. Like, you know, first comment ever. Like, you know, awesome. So overall, solid beat. Definitely electronic, definitely distorted, definitely unique, definitely fucking organic. That's a fact. Vocals. Vocals are sort of like a hit and miss for a lot of people. Some people don't like the distorted, pitched up, pitched down sort of deal. But that's just to each their own. You know what I mean? Some people don't like heavy metal. Some people don't like country. Some people don't like rap. You know what I mean? Who the fuck cares? If you don't like it, it's not for you. You know? Personally, it depends on the song. Like, for me, it really depends on the song whether I enjoy vocals like this or not. But as for this track, I think it fits it well. Snake Eyes has this sort of vibe where it's dramatic. It's very like, because Bloodcat mentioned a music video for this track. Like, you could only fucking imagine what this would be like. Because you're already like envisioning it in your own head. This is just one of those tracks where it takes you to another planet. And that's one thing about Bloodcat's music is it definitely takes you to another world. That's for sure. One of the only artists I've ever found that's like that. There's very few on Music Mondays. I've been doing this 52 episodes in a row, doing this for a fucking year. Not many have come across like this, where every song they've submitted is completely fucking different, completely unique, and completely just their own. And I fuck with that a lot, whether it's good or not. But this, on the other hand, is like so crisp and refined, and Bloodcat's talented either way. But I feel like they make their own sound and they do their own thing, whether like people like it or not. You know what I mean? Because this is pretty fucking out there. Like, people take chances, and this is like one of those people that takes chances. That's for sure. So back to the vocals. It's good on this track. Like I said, some people, you know, hit or miss with the pitched up, pitched down. But I like it on this track for sure. Structure, everything is definitely not stale. 3 minutes 47 seconds. You gotta keep everything fresh, and Bloodcat did exactly that. The intro is really good. I think you got about maybe like a minute 20 of intro, and then the rest is like this sort of synth bass type of banger that brings you to like fucking Mars. And my favorite part actually of this track was the end. This sort of like when the bass sort of took over in like the last like 30 seconds. I really like the end of this track. 100%. So, solid beat. Vocals are sick. Definitely not easy to make them sound meshed together, if you will. A lot of this stuff can be very clashing, and if you don't mesh it together well, it can sound a little bit off-putting, but I think this was mixed really well, for sure. Overall theme, not much of an overall theme here. And sort of like I was saying with Lord Heretic, you don't really need a theme every time you sit down and make a fucking song. This is just one of those songs where I feel like Bloodcat really just like painted a picture. Like this is one of the only artists I've ever found that paints with music. And I think that's really a unique factor about Bloodcat. Just a painter in musician form, man. Bloodcat says, I think producing the beat actually helped a ton with making the mixing easier. Yeah, like that's the other thing too. Like if like you're one of those people who mixes and masters and you produce your own music and you mix your own vocals, you record your own vocals, like you have full range and customization, and sometimes one thing can lead to another. And like Bloodcat said, like it's really like it's almost like a puzzle, you know what I mean? Everything comes together like once you do one piece. Thank you for all the love, bro. You should see my actual paintings. You need to submit those. Absolutely submit your paintings. Submit everything. Absolutely. We'll keep reviewing shit every week. 100%. 100%. Huge fan of your work. Huge fan. But yeah, overall, solid beat, solid vocals. No really, you know, overlying theme, which, like I always say, you don't really need one. This is definitely just one of those unique fucking bangers that Bloodcat really put out there. And this is like painting with music. That's the best way I can put it. 100%. And it's 3 days old, so make sure you guys go run it up. So, with that being said, shout out Bloodcat. Thank you for the submission. Much fucking love. Everybody go listen to Snake Eyes. Make sure you go follow Bloodcat on Twitter, Instagram, the whole nine. You can find him at Bloodcat everywhere. And every artist featured in today's episode and every episode will be linked in the description of the YouTube re-upload. You review videos? I indeed do, Offspring. Absolutely. Submit whatever you want. Absolutely. Videos, if you do YouTube content, if you're a streamer, if you're a designer, you make NFTs, you do fashion, you create clothes, anything independent and you're a creator, definitely come submit. 100%. Super conventional, forgettable song and submit it. Bro, you have to. You absolutely have to. I got a perfect video for you to review. I'm down, Offspring. I'm down. We'll get it on next week for sure. 100%. 100%. Okay. Oh shit, we got Offspring right here. Right at the bottom. Let's go. Okay, so we got 3 submissions left, and I believe all of these are first time submitting artists. So this is gonna be really good. Bobby Shaw with the @ known as Caesar Brown. London-based independent music artist. Screet's now available on all platforms. City of London. Rider coming soon. Let's check this out. Kind of a big fan of the visual. I like this a lot. I'm hyped for Mark. We have a track together coming soon. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Let's play this right here, I guess, right? Let's just full screen this shit. See if we... Yeah, okay, let's go. So, before we get right into it, this is an artist by the name of Bobby Shaw. First time submitting artist from London. Submitted a snippet titled Rider, and it's coming soon apparently. I actually really like the visual. I was really intrigued. I was like, holy shit, we gotta fucking play this. But let's check this out. Let's check this out.
It's been a hell of a ride. Put my foot on the line. Working to manage my line.
Holy shit.
Feel like I'm losing my mind. Ain't no soul ever line. Lighting this shit till I'm flying. All we know is father. Trying to find my baseline, boy, that's a killer. Spend every single dime I earn, cause it ain't coming where you ain't coming get you, ain't gonna get you home safe, no way, no figures. Like how I live for the moment. My mind stuck in these digits, middle finger, that's my only single digit. For the longest now, I've been my biggest critic. I'd be lying if I said I was a little proud of my own bigger picture. More time, I'd be fighting myself. More time, I'd be flying for myself. More life, less drama, more health. I need a plaque on the shelf. Too many gone, I'll be doing overtime, sitting stressed about my own health. TikTok, that's my hours on the shelf. 2-5 gone, 7-5 help. See my way go, need more shelf life, self-help, all for myself. Which is damage that a nigga dealt. They better slide me the belt. It's been a hell of a ride. Keep my foot on the line. Working to manage my line. All we know is father good. Feel like I'm losing my mind. Ain't no soul I rely on. Lying this shit that I'm flying. All we know is father good. Sinner, who wanna coach and chiller? You wanna die for clout? I wanna die a winner. I've been trying to be patient. It's me on the top of the basement. I don't even wanna be famous. Pre the profile, I'm staying faceless. Sitting on top of your playlist. New year, new killer, let's face it. Notice, I got the bases loaded. Swinging a hit, I'm ghosting. Find it hard to stay focused. This is all about progress. This is all about motion. I'm gonna cause a commotion. It's been a hell of a ride. Keep my foot on the line. Working to manage my line. All we know is father. Feel like I'm losing my mind. Ain't no soul I rely on. Lying this shit till I'm flying. All we know is father.
Wow, bro. What the fuck? Flow's insane. Yeah, I am a huge fan of that. That is fucking huge. Caesar Brown, Rider, holy fuck. Okay, so really interesting snippet there. Actually, I'm not sure if this is out yet. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it, but that was one hell of a fucking snippet, that's for sure. We'll just play it on mute. So huge fan of this visual for sure, and it's visuals like this that can really like make or break a track, right? And there's not even a fucking link to play anything here. This is just a raw visual with some vocals on it, and it's pretty much damn near the whole track. But I won't break this down too heavily, just because we do only have a snippet of the track. We don't know if this is the full track or not, but like the chat said, Offspring, I completely agree. Bloodcat, completely agree. This beat right here is fucking insane. Now, I don't know if I expected like grime or just like UK drill or anything like that, but this flow was so fucking modern and not what I expected. This is like a real hard trap flow. Like, this is a real good flow. So overall, solid fucking beat choice, 100%. Street Tag did a really fucking good job on this beat. Real demonic, real solid, real loud, real fucking simple. Personal favorites of mine are like that, you know? And this is definitely one of those beats where it's hard hitting, but it's not overwhelming. So overall, solid beat choice, 100%. Vocals now and structure though. vocals and structure were really, I was kind of impressed for a first time submitting artist, I'm not gonna lie. Because you never know what you're gonna expect, right, for a first time submitting artist. You just don't fucking know. But this was really impressive. This was really fucking impressive. Not only for like the flows and shit, but like the structure. The structure was really good. Every time the hook came in and left, I felt like the verses were meaningful. Every verse in between the hook was just so meaningful. Overall mix of the vocals with this beat, perfect 100%. I think Caesar sounds really, really fucking solid on this. Whoever mixed this together did a really fucking solid job. If it was Caesar, shout out to you, and shout out anybody else who was involved with this track. It was a really, 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 really solid mix. Now, I would have liked to hear the finalized version, or at least get a link, but this visual here, I do want to know, as just like a side note before we get into the theme, I think encapsulates the song perfectly. This is exactly what I was picturing. I say this a lot about, you know, like riding down the highway at night and shit like that, and like have like that like demonic sort of like Night Rider vibe, and this is definitely exactly that. Like, this visual is what I picture. So if you ever heard me fucking say that on the show, where it's just like, oh yeah, it sounds like a highway song and this, that, and the third, this is exactly what I'm picturing. So great fucking job on the visual, and nothing too crazy. You know what I mean? Like, nothing too crazy here. This is really simple. Just fucking couple edits, couple filters, and you're good to go. But it looks fucking fire. So A+ for the visual and the effort, for sure. Overall theme, definitely a dark sort of boss theme. Not like uplifting or anything like that, but it's definitely boss music, for sure. Definitely a modern boss trap song, without a doubt. The Caesar really spit some bars here. Really well written, really well performed as well. Everything's really, it's got a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? It's got a lot of effort, right? Everything's pronounced well. Everything's pronounced with a lot of oomph. You know, it's nice. You don't hear a lot of shit like that, especially from a first time submitting artist. But overall, man, what a fucking track. I don't know what I was expecting, but it certainly wasn't this. But I'm a huge fan of the visual, huge fan of that track, actually. So let's go show Bobby some love. Definitely want to keep an eye on Bobby, 100%. Definitely solid. Really excited to hear from Bobby again, for sure. So, with that being said, shout out Caesar Brown, Bobby Shaw. Thank you for the submission, homie. Everybody go follow him on Twitter. Everybody go follow him on Spotify. The whole deal. You guys know what to do. Every artist featured in today's episode will be linked in the description of the YouTube re-upload that's dropped every motherfucking Saturday. So, 2 artists left. King Mark Music. First time submitting artist. They submitted their SoundCloud profile. So, right off rip, we can check this out. We'll of course go through his latest track, go through whatever he dropped recently, get some thoughts on it. Bio's overall simple. I mean, music sometimes. Twitter, FB, Insta, email. Really good profile here. I like the layout. You don't really have to do much for it to be efficient, right? This is one of those cases where, as long as you have contact information and like places for people to go for your music and for your socials, I think you're good to go. And this is definitely one of those cases. So, huge fan of the profile. But latest track is titled Drift. Prod Sheepy. 26 plays, 1 comment. The cover's solid too. I like the edits. Definitely one of those covers that probably means more to Mark than anything. like anybody else. So I have a few covers like that. I can relate. Oh shit, there's a lyric video. I'm down. I am so down. Alright. King Mark, Drift, Prod Sheepy. Let's fucking go. First time submitting ours, by the way.
Sheepy.
Speeding down the highway. Unless we do it my way. Drift. Speeding down the highway. I don't wanna live unless we do it my way.
Holy shit.
Fucked up. I'm so drunk. I want you to know you're the only one. Down the highway. I don't really wanna live, but it's Friday. I'm with my friends. Who knows where this ends? I got a lot of drugs.
In the back of the Benz.
Will you pretend that you like me? If only just for the night, please. The way that you move, yes, it excites me. But the demon inside is kind of frightening. I'm tearing
This is fucking fire. What?
wanna see you with other guys. It's not what I like. I wanna go home, be trapped inside. It's my suicide. I slip my wrist, see me bleeding now. I just wanna know how you feeling now. Want you leave while I'm passed out on the couch. Gonna light another blunt now. I'm fucked up. I'm so drunk. I want you to know you're the only one. Mixed up off these drugs. Baby, come here. I die for your touch. I'm fucked up.
I'm so drunk.
I want you to know you're the only one. Guess I'm mixed up just like these drugs. Finally sober, guess your love was a drug. Finally sober.
Wow, brother.
I hate being sober, I hate being sober. I'ma call the plug, tell them I'm coming over. Yeah, I hate being sober, yeah, I hate being sober. Call the plug, tell them I'm coming over.
What the fuck? Wow, 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 wow. 26 fucking plays, brother. Mark's super underrated. He just doesn't push his stuff much. Yeah, what the fuck? Holy shit. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So, whoa, what? Are you serious? This is hard. Got this done a couple months ago and also forgot to post it on here. My sister was born generic hearing loss and results of, wow, on a test. What the fuck? This is hard as a bitch. This is so hard. That's tough, bro. That is fucking tough. Do you know how, oh my god, that probably hurt like a fucker, dude. That probably hurt so bad. Let's go. This is probably like the only spot on your body that hurts like worse than your ribs. It's probably your head. That's fucking tough. I fuck with that heavily. Heavily. Okay. Let's talk about this track Drift here. Now, if you guys know me, I was around during the whole Seattle boom when Capo, XXO, and pretty much all High Noni, Shame, Lil Coy, Pascal, Lil U. I interviewed all of them back when they were really like starting to pop off. And I was huge fan of Seattle music, and Seattle doesn't get enough credit for doing a lot of their style of music in the way that they did it. I feel like they influenced a lot of people. And this reminds me of that. This is like the perfect sort of like, it's not hyperpop. Like, this is not like, this to me is just such like a unique type of pop sound that is way better than hyperpop or anything like that. This kind of sound I'm a huge fucking fan of, and the way that Mark flowed on this was like perfect. Like there was no other way to flow on this track. Absolutely no other way to flow on this. So, with that being said, let's break it down by the three usuals. Let's talk about the beat, let's talk about the vocals, and we'll talk about the theme. Beat choice here, Prod Cheapy. Fucking 10 out of 10. I make shit like this. Like, I have a couple beats exactly like this, bro. Like, 10 out of fucking 10. This type of pop mixed with trap drums and just sort of like this unique sort of like sound sprinkled in there. Huge fucking fan of this. Huge fan of this. So big ups to Mark. Great beat choice here. 100%. And no gripes either. It sounds crisp. It literally sounds perfect. Like, and that's the thing, like, you have to have it be perfect, because if it's not, it's gonna sound like shit. You don't want your beat too overwhelming, and you don't want your vocals too underwhelming. So I feel like this is a perfect mix here. So shout out Mark. Huge, just a great beat choice. Sheepy did an amazing job as well. Great production. Now, vocals themselves. These aren't the super pitched up or pitched down sort of hyper pop kind of deal. Like, these vocals I'm a fan of because you can still like hear the pureness of somebody's voice, but you can tell that it's like it's performed and mixed differently. You know what I mean? It's just that simple. I enjoy it though. I feel like if you're gonna mix vocals like this, I feel like this is the way you should do it. If you're asking me, I really do believe that. Like a Bloodcat and Mark and like a few others, like they're the only ones that I've seen actually do vocals like this recently. Like all other prior artists aside, that do it well. I really do. So, with that being said, beat, vocals really solid, flow, structure perfect. Flow and structure really fucking make this song. If we're being honest, if we're being completely honest here, the flow is what makes this song. The flow is fucking perfect. You couldn't find another flow for this song and try to make it better. This is it. This is 100% the flow. Like, performed exactly like it should be. 100%. Perfect. I have no gripes with this flow or structure at all. 10 out of fucking 10 from me. And that's not even a cap or a dick ride or anything like that. This is good. This is really fucking good. Absolute cosign from me. 100%. Mark keeps doing this kind of shit, he's gonna get the love he deserves. 100%. Without a doubt. Believe that. Believe that. So beat, vocals, flow, structure, all perfect. Overall theme, huge fan of the theme, man. Music is meant to really express yourself, right? And I've always been a huge fan. Like I always tell you guys, I'm a huge fan of emotional music and just songs that really get your emotions out. Get the things that happen to you out. You know what I mean? Even me as a producer, because I'm not a vocalist, but producing has helped me get out so many feelings. So I can only imagine what it's like writing down a song and be able to perform it well. It's probably an amazing feeling. So I'm a huge fan of this theme. 100%. 100%. Swear to God, Mark X Bloodcat track is going to destroy you. Exactly, Bloodcat. Hey, much love, man. Hey, you're welcome, homie. You're welcome. Excellent fucking job. But yeah, huge fan of this theme. Huge fan of this theme. And just in my opinion, music is for putting your emotions out there and putting your shit on tracks that you wouldn't. I just feel like it's such a healthy way to express yourself. You know what I mean? It's like if you're down bad, if you're going through it, if you're fucking like, bro, I could sit here and talk about all the shit I've been through and this, that, and the third, all the shit my friends been through, the addiction, the losses, the deaths, the breakups. Music was the only fucking thing that was healthy. It was healthy to do this. You know what I mean? It was fucking healthy. Like, so like no matter what you're going through, music is just like the only healthy way to be able to get your shit out. And sometimes the tracks can be like too powerful and you're putting a lot of emotion, you're putting a lot of things in there. But like this is like one of those tracks where it's a perfect mix of like the beat is so uplifting, but the lyrics are real and raw and emotion. Like this is the kind of shit that I love about music. Perfect. 100%. Appreciate you. Yeah, of course, of course, of course. Exactly. Like a lot of these bars in here are perfect. A lot of these bars in here are like it's like a party track. It just brings me back to like when I first found this kind of sound. Like I was one of the first people to start putting these people on, and like to know that somebody's out here doing this and it only has fucking 25 plays, bro. Like, listen. With that being said, everybody needs to go listen to Mark right the fuck now. If you're into this type, like if you're into this kind of shit, if you're a fan of the newer pop sound, and if you're a fan of the like pop trap sort of sound, you need to go listen to Mark 110%. Like 110%. Without a fucking doubt. So like I said, man, overall theme, everything's really, really fucking solid. Just a huge fan of that track, man. It's really comforting to know that people are still out here making music like this. I think making music with like uplifting beats and like sort of like high vibe bouncy beats and like having raw emotional lyrics is still like one of the best ways to go for music. And I just can't say enough about that. I really can't. So with that being said, shout out to Mark. Thank you for the submission, homie. Much fucking love. Everybody go listen to Drift. Everybody go subscribe to Mark. Go fucking play this shit. Go follow Mark on SoundCloud, Twitter, Instagram, the whole nine. You guys know what to do, for sure. And of course, per usual, every artist featured in today's episode will be featured in the description of the YouTube re-upload. Wow, man. Nothing but fucking bangers tonight. Nothing but fucking bangers. First time submitting artist Mark, man. Everybody else has just done so fucking well. Really, really fucking impressed. Really fucking impressed. Now, we have one last submitting artist. Offspring Mysterious. Fallen God from my kingdom. Talented creature of many hats. Walking onslaughts. Onslaught manslaughter. Musical Paradise. Wow. Full creating and uploading. Oh, and you got a Patreon? Okay. Okay. Underground Classics. Okay. Alright, cool. Offspring got a solid profile. One of my best artwork yet. Let's open this link in a new tab. Wow. What the fuck? I'm not trying to remove that banner. Wait. I have a shit ton of art? This is all... Holy shit, Offspring. Wait, this is all you? Holy shit. Hold the fucking phone. What? Okay, wow. This is actually one of the most extensive portfolios that I've seen in a minute from a designer. This is insane. So, before we go into the website, let's talk about the submitted art piece right here. Holy fuck. Now, art like this, I've had a few designer friends, and me, I'm not too intense with graphic design. I can do your basic kind of shit. Like, I can't do anything else but make simple ass covers. This is way out of my league. But I have been around enough people who use Blender, Adobe, yada yada yada. This is insane. This is actually fucking insane. The portfolio is really, really interesting. We'll talk about that in a minute, but I like... See, I'm a huge fan of the covers that have, like, blurred out backgrounds, but they have, like, another, like, mini cover. Like, the double square covers is really what I'm a huge fan of. I use a lot of these, like, myself. Like I'm a huge fan of this cover style, first off. The font's good. The font's really good. I like the font choice here as well. And a lot of the colors stay mixed together. Now, this is really like an eye-grabbing cover too, right? Like if somebody were to use this, you're going to want to click on this and be like, wait, what the fuck's going on here? Because you have like a football field and you have literally so many different kinds of characters in here. And like they're all heavily like refreshed and edited. Like this is really solid. And like one thing you see too is like the split down the middle. Like the more you look at this cover, the more you see, right? Like if you just kind of glance at it, you're not going to really notice a lot of that. But if you really like look at everything, it's like the dark side's on the left, the light side's on the right, and it's sort of like, you know, good versus evil, yin yang kind of deal. Like this is definitely one of those like really interesting pieces that you don't like notice unless you really take a look at it. And that's why I like art submission so much, because we actually get the like chance to be able to sit here and talk about these and like show off people's work, right? Because, you know, people make fire covers and they just throw it up in the song and that's it. So it's really, really cool to be able to showcase these, like 100%. Offspring goes fucking crazy. I'm a huge, huge fan of this. Huge, huge fan. Webcore, yeah, legit. Like this is like such a unique fucking style. Such a unique style. Dropping a follow. Yo, shout out Mark. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Offspring, yeah, absolutely. Extremely, extremely fucking talented. Huge fan of this piece. I hope whoever used it used the fuck out of it, because this is really, really good. Really good. I'm more concerned with this. This is excellent. Let's just scroll through here for a second, because this is so like, this is massive. Like, and one thing I'm a huge fan of here is all these pieces have individual descriptions. Like, look at this, dude. I'm a huge fucking fan of that. Like this is an artist who you could fucking tell cares about their art, man. Like this is so like well put together. Like if like, okay, say somebody approaches you and says, "Oh, let me see your portfolio." This is perfect. This is fucking perfect. Think about me. I love telling stories in my art and my music. Exactly. That's what it's for. I completely agree. Completely fucking agree. This is one of those efforts that like pays off. Like Offspring, never stop doing this. Like never fucking stop doing this shit, because like you don't see a lot of people with portfolios like this that actually give a fuck about their shit. You know what I mean? Like there's so much here, like albums and EPs, like, and they're all individually like, they're all have descriptions. You got the link there. Like, dude, you couldn't ask for more. And such a unique style too. Like, not a lot of people are able to take a lot of like cartoon sort of like anime art and like make it not look fucking corny. You know what I mean? A lot of people make that shit and it just looks fucking ridiculous. Like none of these, they're all so like refined and like they all look like yours rather than like, you know, just copy and paste, you know? Huge, huge fucking fan of that. Wow, man. That's fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome. I can't even say enough about that, because I like, this is so impressive. This is so impressive. You have so much shit here too. Like there's so much to look at. That's fucking amazing, dude. So the piece you submitted definitely says a lot about where you are as an artist. The amount of deep, like, just deep detail and like just the uniqueness of it, and like how simple it is, but like the more you look at it, the more detail there is. And I have a feeling that's a lot like your other pieces. Like I feel like they all do that. Like I feel like the more you look at them, the more you start to notice, and you're like, wait a minute, holy shit. Like a lot of these are so fucking different, bro. So fucking different. And I'm just a huge fan of the descriptions. Like I said it like 3 times, but I'm just a huge fucking fan of that. Like I don't see this a lot. Like anybody who submitted art is just kind of got you know, some art laid out on like a simple portfolio. Like, this is a good portfolio. You know what I mean? Meaning behind all your pieces is really fucking good. Really fucking good. Wow, man. Really fucking impressive. Really fucking impressive. Walking Onslaught's museum, by the way. So, with that said, everybody needs to go absolutely follow Offspring. Go show Offspring some love. Without a fucking doubt, one of the most talented designers I've ever featured on Music Mondays. The link will be in the description for his portfolio. Their social medias. Go follow Offspring on Twitter. Go follow pretty much everything. Go commission Offspring. Go fucking buy some art. Go look at some art. This is 100% talented, unique artist that's not a bot and probably is taking commissions. Offspring, you taking commissions? Either way, go hit up Offspring, man. Excellent fucking job. So, per usual, every artist featured in today's episode will be linked in the description of the YouTube re-upload. That'll be live this Saturday. Really appreciate the love for my art. Yo, absolutely. Any fucking time. Just keep submitting, keep coming through. Huge fucking fan. And I love the effort. The effort's really, really appreciated. And it's just something that I take note of, even if other people don't. I definitely take note of that, for sure. I was really impressed. Because like I said, not a lot of artists do that. So yeah, man, that was a really, really great review session. That was a really, really great session. Submissions will be live for episode 53 tomorrow. So if you're looking to submit for episode 53, make sure you follow us on all social medias. The tweet will look like this. So go follow our Twitter. Make sure you submit for next week. It'll be live tomorrow. Yeah, man, I'm just really, really impressed. There was not one artist on today's show that was like mediocre or anything like that. Like, I would never say an artist is mediocre or anything like that, but like every single person in today's show was so unique. Every single fucking person. Like, I didn't feel like I had to, you know, talk about this or that or just the obvious shit. Like, every single person featured today was just impressive. Just so impressive. Now, before we log off here, one thing I do want to talk about is other segments on the show. I think maybe like every other week or something like that, I'm going to think of a new segment that we can do here on the show. We can review other things. We can do this. We can do that. I don't know. I'm trying to find another segment for the show other than reviews. It's gonna take some time. And for those of you watching on YouTube or in chat, if you have any ideas, definitely drop them in the YouTube comments. Drop them in chat. Drop them in the Music Mondays DM. But overall, the show's been doing really, really good. And there's just so many talented artists out there that like I'm finally finding, you know what I mean? I felt like there's like a top iceberg of like older artists who make like dad rock, like I said, and just like all these weird hip hop heads that like still submit to like Complex and shit. Like, there's that type of underground, and then there's like the ceiling below, you know what I mean? And that's where I really wanted to be, and I finally found it again. Because all the artists that I grew around and all the artists that were my friends and all the artists that are my friends, they're like already on their way, you know what I mean? Like, I'm looking for like the upcoming motherfuckers, and not just musicians, you know, designers, NFT holders, NFT creators. If you're an independent creator, we're looking for you 100%. And one quick note as well, we are looking for a dedicated writer for Music Mondays. I'll speak a little bit more on that next week. I haven't talked about recruiting in a little bit, because I'm still trying to iron out a few details. but we are looking for a consistent writer. So if that's something you're interested in and you're watching on YouTube or anything like that, definitely submit your portfolio or your resume to Music Mondays or myself. We're gonna keep on submitting heat for you to review. Absolutely, Offspring. I'm fucking down. 100% down. Keep on that shit. I'm really, really, really fucking impressed. Really proud of you guys. Really fucking proud of you guys. It's dope to have like such unique music on the platform and just be able to find artists that are actually doing their own thing that literally have no love. And like that's what we do it for, man. Like Mark with that track with like 25 plays. No, go fucking run that up, bro. Go run that up. That is fire. Absolutely fire, bro. You get the right ears on that. That's getting in the SoundCloud algorithm so fast. So fucking fast. Believe that. But man, what an episode. That shit was fucking chill. So, with that being said, and with that said, closing statements. Episode 50. What are we on? 52 today. So 53 will be live next week. If you'd like to submit, like I said, submissions open tomorrow. Probably sometime around the afternoon. So make sure you go follow us on Twitter. You'll be able to find that first. SoundCloud Sunday submissions open Wednesday. If you're looking to get on SoundCloud Sunday, official playlist, volume 14. Yeah, volume 14. Submissions open Wednesday for that. If you're watching on YouTube, shout out to you. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe. Go show us some love. Eventually, the show will be on Spotify and all that shit. So, just be on the lookout for that too. Not too concerned with that at the moment because the YouTube uploads are really solid because we get to give people a visual experience. But I do want to give people the audio experience as well. So lots of things in the work, man. Music Mondays rebrand dropping soon. Music Mondays YouTube channel dropping this month. Quarter one of 2022 is gonna be really fucking solid, man. So shout out to anybody who submitted in. Every artist featured today was absolutely fire. Shout out all you guys. That was truly, truly, truly impressive. I think that's about it, man. So it's been Zomb Slays. Thank you for tuning in to episode 52. I'll be live next week for episode 53. Shout out anybody who came through. Mark, Offspring, Bloodcat, Tyler, anybody else who was lurking. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. I'll be live next week for episode 53, and I'll be live in about 10 minutes here for my regular stream. Yeah, man. Everybody be safe. I'll see you next week for episode 53. It's been your boy Zomb Slays. Later, 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 later.